All right, in our next example video, we're going to represent and interpret data in a histogram this time. So a marketing team is about to launch a campaign for a new product that is targeted at adults aged 25 to 34 years. The team is researching the age range of viewers of a certain TV show to decide whether to advertise during the show. The data show the ages of a random sample of 30 viewers of the show. Based on the findings, should the marketing team launch their campaign during this particular show? So here's the question we're being asked. Should the marketing team launch their campaign during this particular show? At a glance, I have no idea. I just see a bunch of numbers. I don't really know what trends or patterns are in these numbers, so we can represent these in a histogram. So when we create a histogram, we are going to create what we call a frequency table. So this is our frequency table over here. Once we get this set, then it's just translating the frequency table into the histogram where we'll have those bars that we saw in the intro video. So for a frequency table, we're going to come up with intervals, age ranges. So I'm just going to start kind of at the beginning. So age 0 to 4 years old. I'm thinking of going by fives. And if I include the 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is an interval of 5. So the next age range would start at 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to get us to 9. So what we're going to figure out is, well, how many people were watching this show between the ages of 0 and 4? How many people were watching this show between the ages of 5 and 9? And we'll look at all this data and count up how many are in each interval. So we want to complete our intervals. Next, we would have 10 to 14, then 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34. And you know, what you might do is take a look at the data and see, well, what's the oldest person? How many age ranges do we need? I see a 32 here. Oh, we see a 37. So we have to make sure we get to an interval that includes that 37, which I think will be our next one. 35 to 39. Okay, now what we do is we count up how many people are in each age range. So the smallest or the youngest age that we have, I see a 14. Do we have anything younger than a 14? All right, I don't see any, so that means that we're not going to have anyone in that age range or this age range, but 10 to 14, that's including the 14. And I'm going to cross off as I count them. So we have 1, 2. All right, so we had 2 people in the age range of 10 to 14. How many are in the range of 15 to 19? So I'm just going to go through. Here's a 17, so 1, 16 makes 2. 15, 19, we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 people watching this show between the age of 15 and 19. You also could keep track of this with tally marks, you know, whatever seems easier to you. Now between 20 and 24. So 21, 21, 22, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Between 25 and 29, we got a couple 25s, 1, 2, here's a 26 for 3, another 26 makes 4, 30 to 34, so 32, 30, there's 2, 31 makes 3, and how many are between 35 and 39? All we have left is that 37, giving us 1. Okay, now to make the histogram, we are going to, well, let's see, how many, we went up to, well, okay, sorry. We're going to do the intervals first. So the intervals, 0 to 4, 5 to 9, that's how we started. So we just kind of 0 to 4, 5 to 9. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I like to write these sideways. I think it's a little easier to fit it in. So here's our 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, and 35 to 39. We want to title this. These are ages of our viewers. Now on the other side, this is going to be our frequency. So it's always the frequency on the left side of our graph. And again, I apologize for my writing, but you guys have your volume on, so we should be good. I see this has to go up to 10. So my graph has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to count by twos to make that fit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now we draw in our bars. So the first one we had was between 10 and 14. So 10 to 14, we had 2 viewers between 10 and 14. Oops, I went a little high. Pretend that stopped at 2. From 15 to 19, we had 10. So this is going all the way to the top. And these bars are just side by side. And then 20 to 24, we had another 10. From 25 to 29, we had 4 viewers. And 30 to 34, we had 3. So it's going to be halfway between here. And then 35 to 39, we had 1. So halfway up that one. Okay, so now that we can see what our data looks like visually, can we answer the question? Should the marketing team launch their campaign during this particular show? So we want to remember that their campaign is targeting adults between the ages of 25 to 34 years. So if we look at our histogram, between 25 to 34 years is this group right here. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7. We only had 8 viewers in the age range. The people that watch this particular show are really between the ages of 15 and 24. So this would not be a good show for the marketing team to launch their campaign. And that is what this histogram shows us. So no, the histogram shows that there are more viewers between the ages of 15 to 24.